Welcome to episode 2 of our podcast on technology and its impact on society. In this episode, we will be exploring the topic of autonomous vehicles, their ethical implications, and potential impact on our economy and society. We will begin by discussing the benefits of autonomous vehicles, such as faster and more efficient transportation, improved safety on the roads, and increased mobility for people who are unable to drive. However, we will also explore the ethical dilemmas and risks that come with self-driving technology, including issues of responsibility in the event of accidents, programming fair and equitable decision-making, and risks of exacerbating existing socio-economic inequalities. We will also dive into the impact of autonomous vehicles on the job market and existing industries, and discuss the role of public policy and governance in regulating the ethical use of autonomous vehicles. Finally, we will close with an exploration of the future of autonomous vehicles, and the potential benefits and challenges that lie ahead as technology continues to evolve. Over the course of this episode, we hope to shed light on the complex ethical questions surrounding autonomous vehicles, and provide insights and perspectives on how this technology can be used to benefit society in a responsible and equitable way.
What are some of the benefits and risks of autonomous vehicles?
1. Increased safety. Self-driving technology has the potential to greatly reduce accidents and fatalities on the road as it eliminates human errors such as distracted driving, drowsy driving, and drunk driving. 2. Improved traffic flow. Autonomous vehicles could improve traffic flow by creating more efficient routes, reducing congestion and travel times. 3. Increased mobility. Self-driving technology could expand access to transportation for people who are currently unable to drive due to age, disability, medical condition, or lack of license, therefore improving their mobility and quality of life. 4. Cost savings. As autonomous vehicles become more widely available and cost-effective, they could reduce or eliminate the need for personal car ownership, resulting in cost savings for individuals and families. 5. Environmental benefits. Autonomous vehicles could help reduce greenhouse gas emissions, as they are often more energy efficient and could be programmed to choose the most environmentally friendly routes. Risks. 1. Technological limitations. Despite the advancements in autonomous vehicle technology, the systems still have limitations in areas such as inclement weather, complex driving environments, and unexpected events. These limitations could result in safety concerns for passengers and other drivers on the road. 2. Cybersecurity risks. Autonomous vehicles depend heavily on software systems and networks, which are inherently vulnerable to hacking, cyber attacks, or other forms of malicious interference. 3. Legal and ethical questions. There are many legal and ethical questions surrounding autonomous vehicles, including who is responsible for accidents involving autonomous vehicles, and how should a self-driving car make ethical decisions in situations that involve saving lives, protection of property, or other conflicting priorities. 4. Job loss. Autonomous vehicles also present concerns about job loss in industries that are heavily reliant on human drivers, such as transportation, logistics, and delivery services. 5. Increased dependence on technology. Finally, there are concerns that the widespread adoption of autonomous vehicles could lead to a greater dependence on technology for transportation, reducing human interaction and separating physical and personal interaction. These are just a few of the benefits and risks of autonomous vehicles, and there may be others that arise as the technology continues to advance.
The impact of autonomous vehicles on the economy and society. Discuss how autonomous vehicles can impact existing jobs, create new markets and job opportunities, and exacerbate existing socio-economic inequalities.
Job loss. One of the most significant concerns of autonomous vehicles is the potential loss of jobs for drivers and other workers in associated fields such as trucking, delivery services, and taxi services. Self-driving technology has the potential to replace millions of jobs typically held by human drivers, and this could have a profound impact on the employment landscape. New job opportunities. At the same time, the development and adoption of autonomous vehicles could also create new job opportunities in the fields of engineering, software development, operations, and maintenance, as well as in industries like on-demand or automated delivery and logistics. New markets. Autonomy can open new opportunities for previously constrained markets. For instance, transportation in rural areas, senior housing, or handicap accessibility. Social inequality. The impact of autonomous vehicles on existing socioeconomic inequalities is also a significant consideration. Self-driving technology is likely to become available first in wealthier, urban areas, which could exacerbate existing economic and social inequalities. Infrastructure requirements. Implementation of autonomous vehicles would require substantial infrastructure, such as smart traffic lights, high-resolution mapping, advanced telecommunication networks, and robotic charging stations, which would be costly to build and maintain. Environmental benefits. Autonomous vehicles could have a positive impact on society by reducing greenhouse gas emissions, reducing the need for parking and clearing up urban congestion, and improving the quality of life for urban and suburban residents. Overall, the impact of autonomous vehicles on the economy and society is complex, and the balance of benefits and risks needs to be carefully considered, and policies put in place to mitigate negative impacts and maximize the benefits.
Ethical frameworks of autonomous vehicles highlight different ethical frameworks that can be used to program self-driving cars to make ethical decisions, and explore the idea of moral machines.
The ethical frameworks behind autonomous vehicles are an essential consideration for the development and regulation of self-driving technology. Here are some of the ethical frameworks that have been proposed. 1. The utilitarian framework. This framework seeks to maximize overall welfare by programming self-driving cars to make decisions that minimize overall harm. In practice, this would mean a self-driving car making decisions that minimize the number of casualties in a situation where an accident is imminent. 2. The deontological framework. The deontological approach focuses on the inherent rightness or wrongness of an action, regardless of its consequences. This framework seeks to ensure that programming is compatible with legal requirements, industry standards, or societal norms. 3. Virtue ethics framework. This framework is an agent-centered theory that focuses on the development of a virtuous character through ethical decision-making. In this case, programming the vehicle to bring good results that reflect good character is central. 4. Distributive justice framework. This framework aims to balance the fairness of the distribution of costs and benefits of self-driving technology in a society. In this case, self-driving cars could be programmed to make choices that distribute the costs and benefits of driving options fairly. 5. Value alignment framework. This approach seeks to ensure that autonomous vehicles are aligned with human values, both individual and collective, characterized by good human traits of empathy, compassion, and justice. 6. The moral machines. This concept explores programs that enable computers to make moral decisions applying theories of value-based decision-making. In practice, this would mean that machines will be programmed to make ethical decisions like humans do. These are just some of the ethical frameworks that have been proposed for the development of self-driving technology. It is worth noting that each framework has its own unique implications, benefits, and drawbacks with regards to programming autonomous vehicles to make ethical decisions. It is essential to consider these frameworks to ensure that autonomous vehicles program aligns with our ethical principles and societal issues.
Public policy and governance. Talk about how public policies and regulations can help mitigate the negative effects of autonomous vehicles on human employment and society.
As autonomous vehicles begin to gain widespread adoption and usage, public policy and governance will play a crucial role in ensuring that the technology is deployed in a way that maximizes its benefits while minimizing its negative impact. Here are some ways that public policy and governance can help mitigate the negative effects of autonomous vehicles on human employment and society. Job retraining and education. Governments could invest in education and training programs that allow human drivers to acquire new skills that will make them employable in the new job markets created by autonomous vehicles. The training programs could also help create a skilled workforce capable of working with and maintaining self-driving cars. Transitional assistance and compensation. Governments could create programs that offer transitional help for drivers who are displaced due to the rise of self-driving technology. This could include direct financial assistance, health benefits, or pension plans that will allow workers to transition smoothly to other types of work. Support for affected communities. In addition to compensating and retraining displaced workers, governments could support affected communities, such as those that rely heavily on transportation employment, by providing resources for economic development, infrastructure repairs and a repurposing plan for the drivers who may no longer have employment. Regulatory oversight. Governments could institute regulatory oversight of autonomous vehicles that is designed to ensure the safety of the public, protect the rights of workers, and ensure that the technology is deployed in a way that is equitable and just to all citizens. Research and evidence-based management. The government could conduct research into the potential employment, economic, and social effects of autonomous vehicles, which can inform evidence-based management decisions to foster ethical self-driving technology deployment. By implementing these policies and regulations, public governance can help mitigate the negative effects of autonomous vehicles on human employment and society while allowing for continued economic growth, safety and increased mobility.
The future of autonomous vehicles. Discuss the future of autonomous vehicles, including new issues that could arise as technology continues to evolve.
The future of autonomous vehicles is rapidly evolving and advancing, offering new benefits and creating new challenges as the technology continues to develop. Here are a few of the emerging issues that could arise as the technology continues to evolve. Government regulation. As autonomous vehicle technology continues to expand and mature, governments will need to stay abreast of developments in the field and implement regulation that ensures the safety, security, and privacy of the public. The regulation needs to be designed to prevent inefficient competition and promote equitable and sustainable employment. Cybersecurity. With the continued central role of computer-based automation and connectivity, autonomous vehicles offer new potential entry points for cyber attacks or other malicious activities that pose threats to riders, occupants, the public, and the environment. Ethical challenges. The ethical dilemmas surrounding the programming of autonomous vehicles, such as deciding who to protect if an accident is inevitable, is an ongoing topic of extensive debate. As the technology improves, new scenarios could emerge that will further complicate the ethical challenges posed by autonomous vehicles. Public acceptance. Although many people are enthusiastic about the potential benefits of autonomous vehicles, there are significant concerns about their safety, privacy, and usability. People may also have different cultural preferences and expectations of how autonomous cars should operate or how they should integrate into everyday life. Impacts on society. Autonomous vehicles have the potential to reshape cities, industries, retail, housing policy, and energy demand, and impact existing material infrastructure and the shape of work-life balance. As a society, we may need to accommodate these changes by adapting cultures, policies, values, and expectations that emerge as the technology is integrated into our daily lives. As the development, deployment, and adoption of autonomous vehicles continue to occur at pace, it is essential to be mindful of these issues and other emerging impacts of the technology. It is important to continually examine the relationship between autonomy and how technology can improve human welfare while ensuring that society can share in the benefits of technology.
Conclusion. Wrap up the episode, summarize the key points, and provide a call to action for the audience with regards to the use and development of autonomous vehicle technology.
Absolutely. In this podcast episode, we have explored the many benefits and risks of autonomous vehicles, including safety, increased efficiency, reduced carbon footprint, and impacts on job displacement, income distribution heat maps, and social inequalities. We have also discussed the ethical frameworks for programming self-driving cars to make ethical decisions, and how public policy and governance measures can help mitigate the negative effects of autonomous vehicles on human employment and society. We've learned that autonomous vehicles are complex technologies with the potential to significantly impact many areas of our lives. The balance of benefits and risks that come with using autonomous vehicle technology is important, and it's crucial for us to be proactive in our approach to autonomous vehicles. As individuals, policymakers, and businesses alike, we must work together to balance the benefits of autonomous vehicles with the ethical, regulatory, and social issues they raise. To that end, we encourage you, our audience, to take action and get involved in shaping the development and regulation of autonomous vehicle technology. Stay informed, ask questions, and engage with policymakers and industry leaders to voice your concerns and ensure that autonomous vehicle technology is developed in a way that aligns with our values and priorities as a society. Thank you for listening to our podcast episode on autonomous vehicles. We hope that you found this discussion informative and thought-provoking, and encourage you to continue to learn more about this important and rapidly evolving technology.